Bridget Bartlett here. I am the president of visionmarketinganddesign.com, and today we are live inside of my vision marketing and design team meeting. Okay, so what we're talking about this week is how to get leads on social media or how to get leads in general. It doesn't even matter if you're running paid ads or if you are doing organic marketing. Creating a lead magnet is an excellent way of getting leads on social media because then you don't feel really spammy, right? When you create a lead magnet, which we're going to talk about more in just a second, you have something to actually offer. So when you're doing videos, you can do a video about anything related to the topic and then say, and if you want my free guide, go to whatever.com or click the link in the description for my free guide. And then now you're giving them something in exchange for an email address where you can follow up with them and offer more value and more solutions to their problem. Okay. So before we get started, I want to invite you to join Team Vision. So if you are interested, if you're a business owner, maybe affiliate marketer, or maybe you're just brand new, you don't have a business at all, digital marketing is an excellent skill set to learn. But what makes us different is that we actually hire our team for client work. Okay, so we're an agency. You can learn with us, work with us, or hire us. Okay. So to join Team Vision, all you need to do is come here and become a member. So you'll see here that we actually have live training Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Fridays, we do a live Q&A, so you can actually join me in the Zoom, and I can help you personally. There's also over $10,000 worth of courses, okay? So there's lots and lots of value. You also save 50% on all of the templates, and we put templates out every week. So you also have freelancer opportunities, like I was saying, and private coaching as well. Okay, so you can read more about that to become a member. If you click here to join our team, you'll see here's some more benefits. And if you join before the end of the month, it's actually free. After that, it'll be $47 a month. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to show you before we dive in. I actually just changed our template shop to be the e-commerce store, but I wanted to show you why this is so much better. Previously, and you still can access all of the templates the same way you always have been, but all of the sales going forward will be through the e-commerce store. Okay, so I just wanted to show you because this is actually kind of cool. So I've created the items or the products, and I really wanted to show you this so that you can get ideas of how maybe you want to do your own e-commerce store. But what I've done is I've just used boxes and images and buttons here, and if you click play, it actually shows up with the video where you can watch the video. Now this is a great way of putting videos on your website without slowing it down. Okay, if I was to put an iframe in with the video, it would make this page load really slowly. But if you put an image there and then you put you can just do like a video link, then it pops up in its own window like that. Okay, so you can actually check out the demo for each one. And then if you click there to purchase, you'll see it looks just the same as it previously did. Let me go back here. But here's the thing. Anytime you purchase a product from the e-commerce store, you can click here to log into your account. Now, I've already logged in, okay? So what's cool about Builderall is when you use the checkout system, it actually will pull up any product that you've purchased within the super checkout, which super checkout is the Builderall checkout system, okay? So if you purchased a product from Chad Bartlett or Shelly Turner or Jackie DeClerc or someone else, and they use the super checkout, as long as you log in with the same credentials, you'll have access. Okay, so here's what's really cool. You can see, okay, here is my account. Here's what I ordered. Let me click here to get more details. And you can see here's an image, here's the description. And to access the product, I can click here and then it goes to the page where I can unlock my template. Okay. So that, I think, hopefully is a lot easier because I want you guys to always be able to access the products. I know personally when maybe you just clean out your emails and you're like, oh my gosh, I deleted that. Now I can't find it. And I really wanted to use that template, but I messed up on mine. I wanted to re-download it. I want you guys to be able to do that. So that's why I've changed it to the e-commerce store. Like I said, if you have purchased one already, you can still access it the same way that you always did. Okay. So let me X out of this. And so I wanted to show you this funnel again. This is the completed opt-in for my Ultimate Hustle Guide. Okay. So this is my own lead magnet that I put out. But I wanted to give you this as an example, and I showed you this yesterday, but in case you didn't watch the training yesterday, I just wanted you to see our whole flow here, okay? So we have the opt-in page, then we have the email confirmation page / first sales page, okay? So we're saying, hey, check your email to receive your free guide within 5 minutes. And so we're done with the guide. We don't need to worry about the guide because we've already emailed it to them, okay? And we can set that up in the autoresponder we're going to talk about tomorrow. That's why we really need to finish this up today. And then, of course, we want to, in addition to that, the reason we're giving them the lead magnet, or me personally, is because I want to invite them to my program. If they opted into my guide about Ultimate Hustle, what do you think the options are, or the chances are that they're also interested in learning to find a way that they can earn an income based on their passion, right? So now here is my first sales page, okay? So once they they see this, and they can either choose to join or not, but then they can skip away. Okay, so this is just saying, hey, check your email. Now, once they get the email and then they click to confirm in the list, then they're going to see here where they can download their ebook. But again, I have another ad saying, hey, just in case you changed your mind, you can join us here. Okay, so that is the flow of a lead magnet. That's why it's so important. You guys can see how this really positions you and makes you stand out miles ahead of the people who are just spamming links on social media all day. Okay, you're actually offering. Now, how do you get traffic to this? The same way you get traffic anywhere is you go out to social media, except this time you're not saying, click my link in the description to check out the affiliate, whatever, and then they go Google it, and then they Google reviews and all that. You don't want that, okay? You want to do content, like for example, if I'm doing content for my Ultimate Hustle Guide, maybe I want to show you how to do an opt-in funnel, right? And then in the training, I'm going to say, hey guys, if you want my free guide, go ahead and go to hustleguide.visionmarketinganddesign.com. So I'm going to talk about hustling. I'm going to talk about those things, right? Maybe, like I said, I want to do a training. So there's lots of ways that you can provide content that is also valuable, and you can send them to your offer. Okay, that's how you get leads. That is what is the difference between professionals and people that end up giving up because they're the ones crying about nobody makes money online, and that's not true. But you have to do it the right way to be successful. Okay. So let me go ahead and log in here so I can access the live broadcast page so we can get started on our training. Okay, so live broadcast, and here we go, and I'm going to add my name. Okay, so I see that Shawana's here. Hello, hello. Hello, Felicity. Hello, Alvin. You are so welcome. Christy says, wow, that redesigned access page is such a perfect solution to keep it all in one place. I totally agree. And I think, I don't know if Michelle's watching, but I think it was Michelle that was asking, I said, man, I'm kind of struggling. I don't know really how to put all this together. But I'm liking the e-commerce solution. I think that's really the best route. Okay. Especially since we're creating so many. All right, so let me go ahead and move this to the side here so I can make sure to monitor your questions as I'm live. And I'm going to go ahead and X out of this because we just used that as an example. And now here we are with our funnel. Okay, so just to remind you, yesterday we created the opt-in page. Now I definitely will clean this design up a little bit, but I don't want to keep you guys here all night long while I nitpick, moving, half of an inch this way or half of an inch that way, because that's totally what I do. Okay, so this is our opt-in page, and we created our list. Okay, we didn't do anything with the email sequence, but we did create our list. So that's important to know if you guys missed that part. We're going to do the sequence tomorrow. So I need to create another page, okay? But I actually just want to create the same type of page. So you guys can do any page you want to. It doesn't really matter. The only crucial part is that header at the top that says check your email. Okay. So what I want to do is I just want to pull in a page I've already created. So I'm going to say join Team Vision, because that is going to be my offer that I'm putting on the first page there. So I'm just going to copy and I'm going to paste here, and I have to have a description here. So here's the important part. Instead of having to save all the panels, which is incredibly useful when you need to save a panel, instead of doing that and going through the whole page and saving all the panels, what I can actually do is pull in a page from another website, a completely different website, to use as a template for this page. Okay, so that's why I love Builderall. It makes it so easy to do that. What I'm going to do, let's go to Vision Marketing, because that is the title of the whole website. And then now I want to choose the page that I want to copy. So I think it's all the way at the bottom, and it is welcome. No, is it that one? I think, oh, become a member. Okay, so here's the page I want to duplicate, and I'm going to click save. Okay, so here's my page. Let me republish just so that it's updated. Okay, so here is my actual page. So you can see it's all completely, it's ready to go. Okay, so I really don't have to do anything to this, except, like I said, we need to add that space at the top. We also need to connect the header and footer, because we imported this as a template instead of just duplicating the page. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and X out of that. Let's go to the settings. First things first. And we're going to go to choose our header, because remember, we only have one, but if we had multiple, we could set it to whichever one we wanted to. And oftentimes I create like a main header, and then if I'm creating a membership site, then I create a membership site header. Okay, so everything that's locked down will be on the members. So I don't want to confuse you guys with that, but just so you know, you do have lots of options. Okay, so let's see, let's republish, because we added a global element. Every time you edit or do anything with the global elements, you always want to republish. So let's go back here, and you'll see it's already updated with our header here, and if we scroll down here, our footer is already here as well. Okay, so what I need to do now is edit this page, and I need to put that little box at the top, right? But it's actually really easy. We'll just add a panel. And so now you see our panels all the way at the bottom, and we want it to be at the top. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this text. Actually, we won't delete the text yet, but let's shrink this up a little bit. And let's right click to make sure that our panel's selected, and we can go to move panels, and let's go down here. Now you'll see we have this panel selected, so it's highlighted in blue, but here are all the other panels that we want it to be at the top. So what I'm going to do is left click on our blue box, move it all the way to the top, and then click move. So now it has moved our panel all the way to the top. Okay, so now let's do the same thing we did before, and let's just make this box black so that it's really noticeable. So we'll go to background settings, and we'll go here, and I actually have a branded black color, so we'll use that. And I have some text here, but it's obviously white, so we want to change, or it's obviously black, so we want to change it to white so we can see it. And I like to do neutral text, so I'm going to choose a neutral text. The difference between, I don't want to make this really long, but the difference between neutral text and global text is you can do anything you want to with neutral text, but on global text, you have to change it here, and then it changes every text on your website that you change. Okay, so if you pull in an H1 title and it's global, it's going to, when you adjust that, it'll change every H1 title on the whole website. So Christy says, how can we add the moving strip on top of our pages? I'm not sure what you mean. If you could clarify, maybe I can answer. I'm not sure what you mean by moving strip. So let's put here, check your email. Let's see, check your email. We just sent your free guide. And then we'll say, if you don't receive it within 5 minutes, check your spam. Oh, let's capitalize spam or promotions folder. Then drag us to your inbox to not miss our to not miss our I don't know. I can't think of anything right now. So drag us to your inbox to not miss any future ultimate hustle ideas. Okay. So let's make this. Okay, so now it's neutral. We can do whatever we want with this. So I'm actually going to make it Lato black. And we'll change the size here. Well, let's make it 20. We definitely want it big enough to see, but not too big to where it just really looks crazy. Okay, so Maria says, is it the scrolling message? Oh, okay. You guys are trying to clarify. Okay. So, oh, are you talking about the scroll that says learn with us, work with us, hire us? If that's what you're talking about, that's actually a graphic that I have on OBS, which is what I'm streaming from. So, but I mean, essentially, you could do that with like a GIF or something. That's really what it is. Okay, so here's our message here. We could make this a little bit bigger, but I don't really want it to be too big. Let's go ahead and right click on the panel and shrink this down just a little bit. So if you want to do that, just go ahead and go all the way to 50, and then you can manually adjust and make it any size you want to. So we'll just go ahead and do that, and let's center it. And oh, Christy said that one. Yay! That is just a GIF. Okay, so if you, I know Christy, you watched that training we did on the agency where we did that GIF for the scrolly bar on the homepage. You could just do the exact same thing, but I'm actually using that's on OBS. It's not on the actual page. I just like it because it covers up the that area up here where my browser is and stuff. All right, so I'm going to save this here. And that's fine. And let's go ahead and make sure that this looks good on mobile. I don't want to do every page on mobile because it just takes up so much time, but I do want to at least give you a little bit of mobile training just so that I do have lots and lots of training on inside the replays if you guys are interested. Because see, look how big this is, but this is actually neutral text. So when you use neutral text, you can actually come over here in the general settings and you see that it gives me the ability to adjust the mobile size here. If it wasn't neutral, I would have to come here and then adjust the size on mobile, but it would adjust that text size for every single text on the site. So let me shrink this down a little bit because we don't need it to be that obvious, but we can go to advanced and we could add a little padding on the right and left and top and bottom just to give a little bit more space. I like to do about 15. That's usually what I choose. And now let's shrink down the text a little bit more. Okay, so if you want to adjust any of these things, you could just scroll down here. And again, since I use neutral text, that makes it easy for that. We could add some more space on each side, but it actually looks pretty good because this is what's cool about importing. You can actually, and that is I'm going to just hide this. Actually, I'll come back and do that because that's actually a widget that I apparently missed on this one. That needs to be fixed. So let's see. Shawana says, I saw your Fiverr funnel on your Facebook post. It says in red, are you Are you ready building your online empire $5 at a time? Just wondering if that's what you meant to say. It seems to me like maybe there should be a comma. Yeah, it probably is, but it's probably it's probably wrong. Shalana, when you move 1,000 miles a minute, things like this that shouldn't be there, sometimes they're wrong. It just it happens. But the beauty is that since it's my live version, obviously I need to change that. But if you guys got the template, you can change that. So let me get out of here. And then now we just need to create the other page. Okay, so we need the thank you page because remember, we have to have a page to deliver the lead magnet. Okay, so what I want to do is I don't want to recreate this. So I'm just going to click here and let's say thank you. We're just going to call this the thank you page. And copy and paste, and we'll do the description here. And again, let's go to my pages. And this time we're going to look for my ultimate hustle. Let's just type it in, ultimate, and there we go. And now I want to choose the page, and I'm going to choose the thank you page from the Ultimate Hustle Guide that I already did. So I'm going to click save. And you'll see it even pulls in the share image too. You can easily change that by clicking here and pulling in any image you want to. I typically, especially on these, I just put my logo. So let me find it. We'll just use this one. And let's go ahead and add it to this one as well since we're here. So we don't forget. And we'll choose this one. Okay, and let's republish. All right, so here is our thank you page. And the only thing that we need to really edit is just this image here and the ebook. Okay, so this is why this is so cool that you just grab this template and then you can just easily duplicate and then keep changing things, right? So if I just duplicated this whole funnel, I could change this very easily. The hardest part is really the emails, right? So I'm going to click here and I want to edit my image. So I'm going to go to general settings and change image. And I think we already have our image here. So I'm going to choose it from the opt-in page. And I'm going to right click on the button and I'm going to go to set link. And I just need to now upload the AI guide that we branded. So as soon as my computer catches up, someday. Okay, so let's upload our guide here. And of course, I need to find it. So it's AI and ebook project. And here, no, I think because I have this file opened already, let me close it. Okay, let's go back. AI project. Where is my ebook? Let's try this again. Select. And here we go. Actually, maybe it's downloads from browser. AI. Okay, where is my folder? See, guys, I tried to be organized and just doesn't always happen. Okay, so AI. Now, where is my PDF ebook? All right, no, that's gonna, let's say, all right, I don't want to keep you here all day. So what we're going to do is click here and say that that is my branded version, even though it's not, it says too large. Okay, so let me look. Oh, I think, I don't know why. Oh, here we go. No, that's not it. Oh, here we go. I don't know why that didn't show up. All right. So here's our ebook and we'll click save and save and save. And that's fine. And close. Okay. So let's get out of here now and republish. So let's look at our actual page and let's refresh to make sure. And if you click there, you'll see our beautiful AI guide that is branded to us. Okay. And if you click there, you'll see that it goes right to the Join the Team Vision page. Okay. So the only things missing is we need our header and footer. So we need to go here to settings and we need to add our header and footer. And we need to save and republish. And let's check this out. Okay, so there's our header and our footer, and we are ready to go. So those are the things that we really needed to do before we can create our email sequence. So that's actually good timing. I'm so glad that we did it in less than an hour because I was really thinking maybe that's going to take us a while. So this is, let's go through our whole funnel here. Okay, so we are on social media. We are on YouTube. We are on TikTok. We're anywhere you want to be. You can have a podcast. You can have anything, any social media traffic that you want it to be on, Facebook or Pinterest or wherever. And your goal, since this is your offer, this is your lead magnet, your brand, your goal now is to take this lead magnet and go to any place that you want to build a social media presence or audience or anywhere. You can even have an email list or a blog or anything. But your goal now that this is your offer is to create content around this offer to send people to. So you're going to go on TikTok and you're going to be like, oh man, AI is it's amazing. I just read this article about AI and oh, how it's changing the world. Or, oh, check out this new AI tool. Oh, it's really cool. If you want my new guide, go to this link. Oh, I just love my, I love writing blog posts and, 10 minutes using my AI tool. If you want my free guide, go to this link. So do you guys get the flow? I mean, everybody asks all the time, how do you get leads? This is how you get leads, okay? And it's a non-spammy list building, positioning, branding way of introducing yourself to a customer in a non-threatening way. If you just run out there and you're like, hey, everybody buy my stuff, nobody cares. Nobody wants to buy your stuff because now they're like, oh, they're one of those people. So always providing something of value is so much better than just saying, hey, click the link, because that's what people do, and that's why they struggle for years and years without making any money. You've got to build the list. So the way to build the list and the way to follow up is to have a lead magnet or something that you can offer in exchange for their email. Okay, it's just an email, but still people need to take time and action out of their day to be able to click on that link and then put their email in. So to get them to do those two actions, it needs to be compelling. I mean, it's a give and take. Nobody's going to give you anything for free. You need to work for it. You need to provide what it is your target customer needs. If I just went live every day at 2 p.m. and talked about like, oh, you guys, I'm so tired, no one would care. But because I go live every day and I give something, I give value, and I'm always, if you guys are in my Telegram group, I'm always saying, how can I help you? How can I give more value? It's what I think about all the time. That's how you're going to be successful, is providing value to the people who you want to be your audience, right? That's how you grow a team. So Christy says, Team Vision, isn't this great? We're growing and learning always more every day. Thank you, Bridget. Yay, you're so welcome. Shawana says, this is great training, Bridget. Thank you so much for showing us this way. It makes so much easier to understand the process. I am so glad. I'm so glad. And remember, I'm going to give you guys this funnel when we're done. So if you want to use it however you want to, or if you want to just use it how I did to input your affiliate links. And oh, before I let you go though, I did want to show you something super cool, just quickly to show you how you guys can get these templates. Anytime I give you this template that's promoting Team Vision, if you right click on the button and you go to set actions, okay, you'll see that this is actually, and apparently this one isn't when I imported, so that's interesting. You'll see that you can go to, it should be set to builder all auto tags, okay? And it's auto tag additional URL 10, okay? That's what these buttons should be set on, and I don't want to bore you. See how I'm already fanatically going through here to like, why isn't this set? and that's what I import. I need to check that out. But so when you get the funnel, the buttons are set to that, okay, to the additional URL 10. Every time I put a funnel out that says join Team Vision, it's always going to be set to that. I think this one's not because it was on my own website and was connected to my page. But any of the templates that I give you guys are set like that. Now, how do you set that additional URL 10? You go here to your account, you go to Advanced, and then you'll see in the tags, you scroll down to where it says additional URL 10. Okay, so that is where you want to paste your link to join Team Vision. So as long as that is set with your affiliate link, then every time I send you any template that says join Team Vision, it should be set to additional URL 10, and then it will pull that in. Okay, so if you ever need to change it, or you're like, oh, we have a different thing I want to promote or whatever, you can put that there. Okay, so that will always ensure that you don't have to go through each button and change that. All right, so super cool, and that is something that Builderall does, the Builderall auto tags, and that's also how the RPM works. That's how I can utilize all the templates. When you pull them in, they automatically have your information and your links and all of that inside of the emails, and we'll talk about that a little bit more tomorrow when we create the email sequence. Okay, so that is all I had for you guys today. Maria says, thanks, Bridget. Fantastic training. Yay, I'm so glad. You are so, so welcome. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow while we build our email sequence. So exciting. And remember, I'm giving you the template. Yay. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality.